Welcome to CMS Team Talk. I'm Jamari Hatcher, and I'm here with
Ramil Morris.
forgot the junior. And today I want to be asking some questions about vaping. And my first question is, what do you think encourages students to try vaping in the first place?
Like seeing it online or in school, like basically peer pressure.
All right. And my second question to you is, how do you think vaping is portrayed on social media? How does that affect teens?
Like it's portrayed like it's okay and like it's good, 'cause everybody on social media they be doing it, and then that makes you like want to do it more. It's like they influence you to do it on social media.
And in your opinion, do you think vaping is bad? Is it good? Do you think some people might use it to relieve stress, or do you think that it just needs to be banned so people can have it better?
As a child, I think it's bad, but if you're an adult, just do you. But like as a child, I think it's a bad thing to do, and it's like a bad influence, and you shouldn't do it.
All right. And how can vaping impact a student's energy, focus, or performance in school and sports?
It can impact them like a bad way, cause vaping, like it will mess up your lungs, so like your breathing capacity wouldn't be as good, and then like it just and it might make you lose energy slower. Faster.
Okay. And how do you think vaping has affected nowadays, like with kids vaping and getting into things they shouldn't be doing?
Can you repeat the question?
How do you think vaping affects teens nowadays, like with them vaping, dealing with school, getting caught with vapes, going into a path they shouldn't be going to in life?
To be honest, it's just like a bad thing. I think like schools should like just try to do something to stop that. Like, 'cause if you get caught with a vape or something, like you're already going down the wrong path, that's gonna be on your record. It's bad, especially as a child.
Yeah. And I have a special question for you. How do you think parents may feel about this when they find out like that their kids are getting into this type of activity?
I know they're probably furious. To be honest, I think parents they are kind of sad that like their children are doing it, and then they get a little furious and mad. Like I wouldn't want my child like smoking and toting guns and all that. Yeah, nah.
And how do you think vaping has become a big problem with with people? Like how do you think vaping should be handled with how do you think kids are being able to get these vapes? Because they don't know whether their parents are buying it from them.
People are selling it to them, other children. They be at gas stations and saying, "I'll give you money if you buy this," and then random people are buying it for them. Or they just go into the gas station straight and ask for it, and then the gas station employees be giving it to them.
All right. And how do you think vaping may affect somebody's future goals, academically, athletically, or personally?
Academically, it can make you stop working hard in school. It can it can really change a person. It can make your grades drop, make you stop trying in school, becoming a worse person for yourself, all that.
Okay. And my last question to you is, what can CMS do to keep their students from vaping, as far as
Smoke detectors.
yeah, but even with that, what could they possibly do? They have metal detectors. I heard they're getting the little one to see what you have on you. How do you think this could do you think this could help make it worse, or make them be more sneakier with it?
To be honest, it could help and be a bad thing at the same time. So they just gonna be more sneaky.
And that's gonna wrap up today's Teen Talk Show. My name is Jamari Hatcher. I'm with
Ramil Morris.
All right, thank you for the interview. So now we're here at Teen Talk with the second guest. Introduce yourself.
My name is Landon Shackelford.
All right. And I'm going to be asking you some questions about vaping. So my first question to you are, what are some misconceptions you heard about vaping?
That is good for you, or stuff like that. What do you mean by misconceptions?
bad thing, like people, like bad things that you heard, but people try to use it as good things. Like, oh yeah, vaping is good. It helps relieve stress, or it makes you look cool.
Oh yeah, like I've been hearing people saying it's good, it's will help you release stress or help you feel better, but like it doesn't. You know, it's gonna mess up your lungs and mess up your body. So like,
And my second question is, what do you think is important for teens to understand what's actually inside vape products?
like what's important is to understand is like it can create like have harmful products like nicotine and stuff like that. So they need to like understand that that can also mess up your lungs. Stuff like that.
And my third question is, what are some positive strategies that students could use when pressured to vape?
To either tell an adult or just leave when you're pressured to vape.
And in your opinion, how do you think vaping could affect the community nowadays with teens vaping, teens going on the wrong path just by vaping?
It can mess it up because like it's bad. It's not good for you. It can mess up your lifestyle and the way you act. So.
And how do you think parents feel when they find out the stuff that their children are doing? Like, do you think they think it's too late, or do you think how do you think they feel about it?
I think they feel like very disappointed to know that their child is vaping because it's not really that good for them.
Yeah. And what do you think CONYERS Middle School could do to like end vaping or make the society better to where many people aren't vaping and keep it down? Because like the more kids that come to our school, the more people that vape, the more that people are getting influenced. So what do you think we could do to like calm this down and stop it?
Really, I'd say like if they get caught with it, pat them down or something like that. Just to make sure they don't have any vapes, or be more alert about kids being in the bathroom and stuff like that.
All right, and my last question to you is, if you could give a PSA and relay one message to people who vape and kids who vape, what would you want to say to them?
Stop vaping.
All right, and that's going to wrap up our Teen Talk show today. I'm Jamari Hatcher. This is
Landon Shackelford.
And we're going to wrap it up. Stop vaping. That wraps up today's episode of Teen Talk. I hope our conversation gave you new information to help clear up some of the myths and questions surrounding vaping. A huge thank you to our guests for being here and sharing their knowledge, and thank you for watching and being a part of the conversation. Remember, making healthy choices starts with understanding the facts and looking out for yourself and the people around you. I'm Jamari Hatcher, and I'll see you next time on Teen Talk.